Hello everyone, I'm Eunjung Lee from University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. And this session, I'd like to talk about data mining. At the end of this session, you can understand the concept of data mining and the process. Also, you can comprehend how to utilize data mining in business. I will introduce an example to describe the process of data analysis. You can also learn what kinds of methodologies can be used for data mining, and we can think about the challenges in this area. This figure is describing what data mining is. Data mining is not indicating a specific technology, but the process of data analyzing. First, we need to collect data from any kinds of information. The data can be collected from online, company's internal information, or other documents. There is not any limitation for the types of data or source of data. Then, from this collected raw data, first we need to pre-process the data to be usable format. For example, we need to filter out variables with unclear information and values not available. And then we need to extract useful information from the raw data. We may need to calculate some variables or find the relationships between variables. Based on this data set, we can find specific patterns or correlations between factors in the data set using diverse methodologies. This can be called training data. Using this trained model, we can predict what the business want to know. According to this predicted outcome, we can analyze and interpret the result. Finally, we can utilize the analyzed data for a decision-making process in diverse business situations. So let's define what data mining is in words. Data mining is the process of analyzing data from different perspectives and summarizing it into useful information, including discovery of previously unknown, interpreting interesting patterns, unusual records, or dependencies. So let's think about how we can utilize data mining in the real world. I think you have seen a movie at least once from Netflix. They are providing diverse content every day. How can Netflix and other video on demand providers predict customers' preferences? We can think about another example for automobile manufacturing companies. Product planners in this company will strongly want to predict their target customers and the sales of a new product before they launch a new model. Marketers need to make a decision about the marketing strategy and the budget. So they need to predict how marketing channels such as YouTube, Facebook, or TV commercials can effectively boost their sales. Nowadays, most of e-commerce websites have a product recommendation system, and they are developing various types of systems to recommend products for attracting customers to purchase more product. In such situations, in order to make a successful decision for the business management, reasonable information has been required. Data mining has been used for those business decisions in diverse ways, and the utilization will be increased even more and more. And let's talk about more detailed example. So let's assume that we have the shopping log data from an e-commerce website like Amazon.com. The first table is describing the customer's information, including user ID, age, gender, and the list of each customer's previously purchased product. Second table has the information of product categories and their codes. From the third table, we can find the product-related information such as their sales price, sales rank, review rating scores. And let's think about what we can do using this information. I'd like to recommend products for customers. So let's think about the first customer, user 1 here. The first thing we can try is finding similar customers groups with this user 1 based on this provided information. So first, I can make user groups regarding age and gender. User 1, 2, 4, 5 are of similar age group and same gender. From this clustered group, we can explore the purchase patterns. We can find the higher similarity between user 1 and user 4 in purchasing patterns than other users. Both users are purchasing products from baby and furniture categories. From the result, we may conclude that recommending product baby 234 will be the best recommendation to user 1. Otherwise, for user 4, it will be a good recommendation by recommending furniture product 331 because user 1 and 4 have the high similarity regarding all aspects. Let's think about the second user. From the clustered group of age and gender, we can find user 5 has similar purchasing patterns with user 2. 3 products are overlapped from beauty and food categories. Then we may recommend furniture for 6.2 to user 2 based on this analysis process. However, we can think with a different method. We may find the similarity of purchase history first without clustering the customers. Then let's look at user 3. We may consider both user 2 and user 3 purchased a computer product, which is computer 101. Then we can guess user 3 purchased 2 additional accessories for computer in the computer category. User 2 also purchased one more computer product from the computer category. Then which product will be better recommendation to user 2 between computer product and furniture product from user 5? There would be not absolute correct answer, of course, but if I am the planner of this recommendation system, I would like to recommend an additional computer accessory rather than furniture product. Because even though the similarity of user 2 and 5 is higher than user 2 and 3, but user 2 has not purchased any furniture product so far. So of course, this process can be different based on the situation or the characteristics of a product. From this, we can see that each data analyst analyzed the data set with different perspectives and different methods. So even though they have same data set, furthermore, we can get more data from outside of the e-commerce website log data. For example, we may collect more user-related information from their SNS or blogs, and we can utilize more product-related information such as sales rank or review ratings from other customers for providing better options to customers. Therefore, again, there is no limitations or restrictions to data collection and analysis method in the field of data mining. So the ability of effectively extracting useful information from huge amount of data, analyzing and utilizing them for the final decision making is very important skill set in business. So from the example, we could understand the process, how to extract useful information and analyze them. Then let's see what kinds of techniques are widely used in data mining. First method is anomaly detection. Anomaly detection can be used to determine when something is noticeably different from the regular patterns. By finding anomalous factors from the dataset, we can detect some kinds of problems, such as medical problems or spelling errors in text. Association learning or market basket analysis is used to analyze which things tend to occur together, either in pairs or larger group. From these shopping carts, we can find some associations to purchase milk, eggs, bread, like here, or eggs, sugar, like here, or pair of milk egg can be also associated pairs. So grocery managers can utilize this information for their promotional service or product display. Recognizing distinct group or subcategories within data is called cluster detection. Marketers can use the cluster detection to categorize the customers into different groups based on their purchasing behavior or characteristics of customers, as I did for the recommendation system example. Unlike cluster detection, classification deals with things that already have labels. For example, Gmail classification system is detecting the characteristics of each email from the content or sender's information. Gmail system is classifying into four groups from the incoming emails. The regression method is used to make prediction based on relationships within the dataset. So regression allows all relationships with the data to be analyzed and then used to predict future behavior. For example, we can find the relationships between the number of followers on Instagram and the predictors from users' history, such as the number of followers, number of postings, number of pictures, how often the user posted, and the number of received comments. And these relationships can be used to predict the number of followers of a specific user in the future on Instagram. This is the examples of data analysis result. This result can be utilized for different types of decision-making process to minimize losses or maximize the profits in business management. This figure is illustrating the most widely used analytics process model that describes the relationship between the different phases of data mining. It's called cross-industry standard process for data mining. So first, we need to understand the business to collect appropriate data set. After data set is prepared, the analysts and developers will working on training the data and modeling the prediction system. After evaluate these analytical models, the data analyzation system can be deployed. The sequence of the phase is not strict and moving back and forth between different phases as it is always required. Even after the deployment, the data mining system can be improved or changed according to the business situation. So this outer circle symbolizes the cyclic nature of data mining itself. To summarize, we talked about data mining in this session. As a huge amount of data is being generated every day and every moment, data analysts should be able to compute and analyze those information in real-time basis. Data mining gives much inspiration to draw predictions relating to consumer behavior. Also, data mining decreases the probabilities of immature decision making by constant flux of social data. Consequently, business managers can expect to lower costs for their management. However, we still have some challenges in this area. The real-world data is heterogeneous, incomplete, and noisy. Data in large quantities could be inaccurate or unreliable. Also, different sources of data normally have very complex content, and the data is not structured well. To solve these problems, analysts are trying to develop diverse methods regarding pre-process of raw data. Data mining normally leads to serious issues in terms of data security and privacy. For example, when a retailer analyzes the purchase details, it reveals information about buying habits and preferences of customers without their permission. So many types of security technologies and policies are under development. So I hope that this session helps you understand about data mining more. And thank you for listening. Bye.